What's up, you guys? In today's video, I want to talk to you about Meta Verified. So for those of you that don't know, that is the blue check mark that you can pay Meta for monthly to get extra perks on the platform. So in this video, I'm going to discuss whether it's worth it or not. I've been using it for the last several months, so let's get into it. All right, you guys, let's jump into it. So Meta Verified, first of all, what is it? This is your ability to buy the verified badge or the blue check mark next to your name. That's this right here. And the way it works is you can buy it for each profile that you have. So if you have a Facebook, you buy it for Facebook. And if you have an Instagram, you buy it for Instagram. I wish, you could just buy one and it would apply to both, but unfortunately, Meta needs to make their money there, I guess. So these are the various plans that you see here, okay? I personally started with standard and I upgraded to plus just as a way to get more quicker support. So here are the different plans that they have available to you. You can see they have standard, plus, premium, and max. Let me just tell you a quick little story to tell you why I think having Meta Verified is 100% worth it. Okay, so I have a client that's spending about $1.5 million a month on Meta, and they have about 20 ad accounts. They added a Amex card to the 20th ad account. And apparently that triggered the system to basically disable that payment method. And in turn, that disabled all 20 ad accounts. Now I'm managing about 8 or 9 of their ad accounts. And I immediately noticed that their payments weren't going through. The ad accounts were getting disabled. It was a disaster. And when you're spending so much on the platform, like literally every minute counts. So what did I do? I went straight to my Meta Verified on my Instagram. I was able to get on support like this. And I was able to get the issue resolved in about 15 minutes. I mean, it was like really, really fast. I personally have the plus plan, so I'm paying about $49 or $50 a month on my Instagram. I think I have the standard on Facebook, but either way, this really saved my client's butt, and it made me look like a hero, right? Because I was able to resolve their really serious situation. We're talking about they're spending they're spending thousands of dollars per hour at least on the platform. So it's very important that you get it resolved quickly. And for those of you that know, when your ad account gets disabled due to payment issues, you typically will get penalized with bad performance for a few days or even weeks after. So the faster we can nip it in the bud, the better. So it was as simple as getting on a chat, and then I requested a call. I got on the phone with them, and then I was able to bring my client on and was able to resolve the issue with all their ad accounts, okay? Which is pretty incredible. So it's not like this is tied to my business manager per se. It's just tied to my personal Instagram, but I explained to them the situation. I explained to them that we're spending, several million on the platform per month, and they responded appropriately, and they got on the phone with me and got it resolved. So I have to say kudos to Meta support for that one. I have a lot of gripes with my past experience with Meta support, but this, I have to give credit where credit is due on this one. Let's take a look at the different plans that they have and see, what we think is worth it. So for standard, it looks like it's $15 a month per profile. It's going to get you the verified badge, impersonation protection. I don't really find that personally that useful. I don't think anybody's trying to impersonate me. I'm like a nobody. But enhanced support, that is where I think this is extremely worth it. Okay, $15 a month to just get somebody on a chat or on the phone when you have an issue, and you will have an issue, I think is invaluable. Search optimization. So basically your profile is going to pop up first when somebody searches like your name or letters that are similar to your name. You're going to pop up first, which I think is a really good benefit, to be honest. Add images to your links. So it's kind of like a link tree that's built into your Instagram. I think this is nice. I personally have just one link because I want people to go to one place. But I do think this is a nice touch. Exclusive stickers, that's just nothing. Now, I personally started with standard and now I have plus. So with plus, you get the verified badge, impersonation protection, enhanced support, so you can get issues resolved more quickly. So I think this is a big reason why I was able to get on the phone with somebody that fast. You also get the search optimization, featured profile, which I think is very interesting. You get kind of like recommended to people. I personally haven't seen like a massive benefit from that. It's hard to tell. You can't really tell. I'm getting followers, but I'm running follower ads. So it's kind of like, you know, is it from the ads or is it from my organic content or is it from this feature? Don't know. This one, I need to say, is very strange. So apparently you can add external links to your Reels. Now, I have done this. You get 2 links per month on your organic Reels, and I actually posted one. I can see the link on my side, but when I looked at the Reel through my wife's Instagram, I couldn't see the link. So I'm not really too sure if like maybe they need to see it organically or what, but it did not show up on my wife's Instagram. So that was really strange to me. I'm not sure if I'm actually getting that benefit or not. I'm going to reach out to support about that one. It's just been on my to-do list. But anyways, the jury's out on that one. I'm not sure if it's worth it. But I mean, look, if it actually works the way that they say it should work, I can easily see that being worth it, right? If I post one Reel with a link and somebody joins my school community, for example, and I have an LTV of 1,200, I mean, that is literally, that's paid itself like what, more than 10 times over. So that is a really great feature. And I would honestly pay more for it if I was confident that people were actually clicking the links, if I got analytics and stuff like that. Like it's a no-brainer at that point. So after that, you get premium. So now we're talking about $150 a month. That's starting to get up there. Now, it's not a big deal if you're an agency, right? That's just like, you know, what, a fifth of one retainer. Like it's worth it. But you can see here, you get search optimization, featured profile. You get 4 Reel links per month, which is interesting. But I think the real kicker here is you can get issues resolved more quickly and request a call from an agent. Now, I had Plus and I was able to request a call, so take that with what you will. Now you got Max, that's the next level up, $500 a month. For me, this is like, that's starting to get pretty expensive, especially if you have to do it for your Facebook and your Instagram. I mean, like, yeah, in the grand scheme, if you're an agency, like what, that's like still like a fifth of one retainer, but man, like that's kind of a lot. You get custom chat themes. Set a theme for all your threads so your brand shows up in all your conversations. I'm not even too sure what that means. Personalized content strategy and advice. Work with an expert advisor to review and improve your content media strategy for your subscribed account every 6 months. I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth it. Personally, I think this is way overkill. You get 6 links per month. I mean, again, if you're able to actually monetize those links effectively, then yeah, it would be worth it. But it's hard to say. I like this receive active case monitoring. You probably would get the highest level support possible, but I think you can get like most of the value just from Plus, to be honest. I personally don't think standard is enough. I would want to get my issues resolved more quickly. I like the 2 links per month on Reels. I like the featured profile, although again, the benefits are a little opaque. It's hard to tell if you're actually getting those benefits. But yeah, that's my overall assessment. The last thing that I want to say is the verified badge. I do think it adds a little bit extra social proof. It's just a trust factor. You know, when you see an ad from somebody that has the check mark, it's going to give people confidence that it's not a scam, that it's not bullshit. So I think, you know, in this world, it's so competitive. Ads are so expensive. I'll take any little edge that I can get. So why not pay the $50 a month to get that check mark, is my opinion. So anyways, that's all I had to say about that. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you got value from that video, I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a like or subscribe to the channel, or even send this video to somebody that would benefit from it. Stay tuned, because I'm going to be dropping even more videos in 2026, so I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care.